Just had to, sorry. Anyways, me and old Philip here is gonna go take care of a couple of errands. And he was just reading something about, I call it brainwashing. He was reading this email where somebody said that you notice the news just keeps repeating themselves, saying the same stories over and over and over throughout the day. Just like the radio stations, other than mine, radio stations that keep playing the same songs over and over again. And you know, you start out not liking them, right? You're like, eh. But by the end of the day, you're singing them, and by next week, it's your favorite song because it's brainwashing you. So with all that being said, in this email he's reading, it's talking about how if you only surround yourself with your own little bubble and you don't look outside of your own bubble, that you really don't understand what the world really is. You don't have the growth of the world. So to me, kind of a double standard, because I tell people, walk away from vamps, get rid of the negative in your life. But I am saying get rid of the negative. I am saying get rid of the vamps. But what I am saying also is you need to find you some good friends. Surround yourself with some positive energy and let some of that brainwash you. Huh? I mean, let some people brainwash you to start doing the right things instead of the wrong things. Like how many times you sit at a red light and you see a guy sip a beer? How many times you sit at a red light and see a guy hit a joint? So if you surround yourself with those people, most likely you might become that person. You sit in a room with a bunch of people, all they want to do is complain, then eventually you might start sounding like them. But I guarantee you start putting yourself around a bunch of people that's producing positive energy, it's kind of like poison ivy. It's gonna rub on, right? And then you're gonna have to hope it rubs off on you. You know, you're gonna catch it like the flu. So with all that being said, old Quiet Bird over here, I put him in the video, and what good did that do me, right? But anyways, just saying, I'm not all by myself all the time. And look, it's always just for fun. People need to get a grasp of reality. A grasp of reality. Just because you hang out with the same people over and over and over, don't really make them your friends. It means you ain't got nothing better to do, and apparently they don't either. Because y'all all just seem to be flocking to the same mud hole, trying to get a sip of the same muddy water, and you could go to Tijuana if you want to drink muddy water. Start drinking from a good water fountain. There's a water fountain of knowledge out there somewhere if you'll just go try to find it. Stop circling in that, like a vulture, circling over that dead rabbit, trying to see who's going to pick it to death first, or a dying rabbit and pick it to death first. So with all that being said, remember, it's up to you to change the world. Not just me, you. You got to get off your butt. You got to be willing to do positive things. You got to be willing to start doing things. And as long as you're doing things that are good things will happen. You believe what you want. I shouldn't have to tell you what to do. You should already know what to do. Remember, have a great day. He's just listening. He's just along for the ride. But you know what? He knows as long as he's along for the ride in the positive way, good things will happen to him. The rest of my friends, they can tell you. They can testify that all the good things in their life has been happening because of all the good things they've been part of putting out. You know what I'm saying? It's a conveyor belt. You're putting out a bunch of crap. At the end of that conveyor belt, all you're going to get is a bucket full of crap. You start running some good product down that conveyor belt. See what you got. Have a good one.